Hi, my name is Stephanie Young, and this is how I fell in love with reading. When I was young, I didn't want to learn how to read. I was stubborn, and reading seemed like too much work. To get me started, my parents withheld something I was curious about, the weather. I began to read the newspaper to get the forecast on my own. I then became an avid reader and lost myself in far-off times and lands with books like the Magic Tree House series. My sister was very influential in shaping my view on literature. She graduated high school right when I was entering middle school, and before she left for college, she gave me a list of 50 or so books and a letter. Dear Stephanie, this is a list of books that I think you'll enjoy. However, literature is not always meant to be enjoyed, but to cause thorough examination in our lives. The point of literature, true literature, is to gain deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Through reading, we may see more out of the same eyes than through different ones, because books make up a lot of our perspective on the world. I know a lot of this you don't yet understand, but I also know that someday you will. Even if you don't get through all of the books this year, I hope you will continue reading. My sister was right. Though some books, like The Shadow Spinner and The Lovely Bones, were engaging, they exposed me to harsh realities like the class system and rape. I left those books a very different person from when I came to them. However, there was one set of books from my sister's list that affected me the most, the His Dark Materials series. As a 7th grader, I connected with the fierce, stubborn, and opinionated Lyra as she went on her adventures. They were the first books that made me cry, the first to make me look for that deeper meaning, and the first where I really started to question its message. I kept reading, though it was in a different way. I wanted to be as courageous as Lyra and as insightful as my sister. So even though I continued to read books for fun, I also chose novels which challenged my reading skills. I wanted more books that made me think deeply about humanity. I was lucky to have a sister who was always there to support me. She helped to provide context to the things I read but didn't understand, and asked for my opinions. Then, my 10th grade English class made me fall further in love with discovering the hidden meanings and symbolism in texts. I soon knew that I wanted to become an English teacher in order to inspire students to dig for something deeper, question what they hear and read, and step outside of themselves, the way that my sister inspired me. Because of my sister's letter, I know my passion for literature is going to last a lifetime.